This is a very simple, and I must emphasize, simple recipe for a mint sauce primarily used with lamb. It's just a nice thing. You know, if you have lamb chops, maybe as an hors d'oeuvre, if you can afford them, and you place this sauce in the middle of the dish as you're passing the hors d'oeuvre or on the table, or just make it for the lamb instead of using just straight mint jelly. It looks great and it's very simple. So there we have the mint jelly and water. So this will come to a boil, and a little port wine, which is optional. When this comes to a boil, we're going to thicken it with the equal amounts of cornstarch and cold water. It's thick, not too thick, and then we will, after it's all done and chilled a little, now you chop up some fresh mint and put it into the sauce. You have something very tasty and simple. You can also use light cream, heavy cream in the place of water. But like I said, this is very simple. After this comes to a boil, I'll thicken it up. Now, I've made this in the past, but I never made the recipe. So I'm actually making the recipe for it now. So what you saw me put in there, if I have to change anything, like add more mint jelly, when I'm done, it'll reflect in the contents part. So this is the cornstarch with the water. You just take your finger and smooth it out nicely. And with this, I'm just starting off at 1 tablespoon. We don't need such a rapid boil. We don't want to reduce this, we just want to thicken it up. And this only takes a second. And I'm sure it'll take all of this with no problem, and probably another one. And maybe not, because what you don't want on the plate is thick, gooey mess. You want a nice, fairly thin sauce. The sauce should only coat the spoon, because after this sauce sits on a plate, just for a minute, it'll solidify. So as you see, we're going to leave it like that. But if you're not happy, if you want it a drop thicker, just blend another tablespoon or half a tablespoon with water and add it very slowly. And then, but I'm leaving mine like this, because as you see, when you put it on a plate, that's the best way to. This is on the plate. You notice it coats, it's not really running that much. And this will lay on top of the the lamb, very nicely. So, see how it drips off? I wouldn't change this. I wouldn't want it any thinner. So you should be good with the exact measurements that I have. Now it's done. Let this cool down. As soon as it becomes room temperature, we will add the mint. Cool down enough, you add the minced, fresh mint leaves, and there you have simple, easy mint sauce And if you can make this many days in advance. And when you want to heat it up, just double boil it like this, or put it in plastic or glass in the microwave. That way you ensure that you won't burn it if you put it on a direct flame. Well, I shouldn't say difficult to burn it, but you'd have a lot stuck to the bottom maybe. Anyway, that's it. Easy mint sauce. Enjoy.